Good morning. Sorry I'm not there today. I had some stuff to take care of. But I set up a lesson so that you can follow along and you should be able to do most of this stuff on your own based on how this is set up, okay? So you're going to go to OneNote. Once you go to OneNote, you should have a Unit 5 tab in your folder. If you don't have the Unit 5 tab in your folder, come to the Content Library. You're going to right-click Unit 5 tab, move copy, and then you'll add Unit 5 to your folder. If it's already in there, then easy day. You come into the Unit 5 tab, you'll see that there is a few different tabs here. Go to Supplemental Reference or the Supplemental Aid, the reference sheet. This is the reference sheet that we'll be using throughout the class. This is obviously the digital copy, but I'm also going to get you guys a physical copy. This is a link for the student handout. Student handout's in here as it was last unit, but we won't be following along the day-to-day lesson on the unit handout. What my plan is now to try to make it a little bit easier for your notes is to come to the daily agenda, and I'll put all of the specific tasks that we'll be doing for that lesson in the daily agenda, so we don't have to go back and forth between the daily agenda and the student handout. Also, if I take notes, the notes that I take will be here on the daily agenda. I think it will be a little bit cleaner as we go through the units. As usual, the unit solutions will be here as well. Well, let's get started on what we're going to do today. Today's lesson is meant for you to work without a whole lot of teacher guidance. All of the instructions are written down in here with time limits, time hacks. So as you get to each step, I want you to set a timer for however much time this says here. If you have your phone, take your phone out and set the timer, or you can use the clock that is on your computer. You just go down to your search on the bottom left and type clock, and then it'll give you a timer. So here it says write down your key points at 5 minutes. So set your timer for 5 minutes, then write down your key points. Here are the key points: graph of f of x and sine of x. Here's what the graph looks like, and you do the same thing for cosine. You also want to get these bullet points. These are important as we go through. Here is a concept summary of what we'll be going through today. If you don't have time to write that, this will be in here. You can come back and get that later. But the most important thing is to draw this graph of sine, this graph of cosine, and get these bullet points in that 5 minutes. Once the 5 minutes is up, you're going to get up, go to the back of the classroom, and right here it says get the supplemental aid and the reference sheet from the back. There are 2 sheets for this reference sheet, so make sure you grab both of those sheets. Once everyone grabs those sheets, you're going to come down and complete the Explorer 1. Here's the instructions for it. Make sure you read all of the instructions first and then go through and complete the Explorer. So it says work the Explorer 5 minutes on your own. So you're going to spend 5 minutes and do this activity on your own. Then take 5 minutes, turn and compare and adjust results. So you take 5 minutes after that first 5 minutes, right? So you set the timer, 5 minutes, work on your own. Then after that's up, then you turn and talk to people at your table to try to figure out, well, what did you get? What did I get? Let's make sure our stuff matches. Once you do that, then you're going to write down what we notice about the graph of sine, and then you want to write down your observations. So let's see what this activity actually looks like. You're going to scroll down. This is Explore 1. You're going to read the directions. It says using the unit circle. So that means you need a unit circle. You can pull the unit circle that we have from last unit to complete this, and then fill in the following table. So you fill in the following table. If you try to fill in all of these blocks, you may not have enough time. So go through and fill in maybe pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 pi over 4, pi. Fill in every other one, and if you have more time, then fill in the rest of them. But try to make sure you have enough so that you can fill in this graph. Once you fill it in, so this is the x coordinate. So it says the degree that you're going to go to. Tell me what the y is. So find the y on the unit circle. Once you do that, then come down here. So you start at 0. 0's here. And then y would be 0. So you make a plot right there. You find out where, if pi over 6 is next or pi over 4 is next, you say, hey, I want to go to pi over 6 or pi over 4. So you come down here and figure out where that would be, and then fill in your y coordinate. If it's going to be easier for you, just use the ones that are here. So this is pi over 3, pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, and just plot it based off of that, and you'll get some type of sign, you'll get some type of wave. So make sure you follow the directions, 5 minutes on your own, 5 minutes together, and then keep it moving. Once we do that and you write your notes, you go on to Explore 2, do the same exact thing that you did for the first one, but this one is for a different set of coordinates. I want to make sure that we understand this is just an Explore activity. This is not our main lesson. This is just to get us introduced to the concept. So only spend 20 minutes. Do not spend more than 20 minutes on this activity because we won't have enough time to get to the things that actually matter. Once we finish that Explore activity, that 20 minutes has passed. So for this class, if we spend, that'd be 25 minutes, we should be, class starts at 8, so 8:40, so probably around 9:10 or so, probably 9:10 we should be watching this video, 9:10, 9:15. So we get to this video. This video is about 10 minutes. Watch it, take notes. That's really important. Take notes because this video is the main concept on today's lesson. So once you're done with that 10 minutes and taking those notes on your own, you can get the headphones that are in the front of the classroom or at the tables. Then you're going to go and complete this Delta Math activity. Go to Delta Math, pull it up. You should take only 15 minutes on this. Practice filling in the information. If you get stuck, you can look at the show example, or you can look at the video that's assigned to the Delta Math. Okay, here's a link for it as well. Once you complete that Delta Math activity, go to these questions, and you should be able to fill this stuff out. Now, as you are doing the Delta Math activity and you're filling in these notes, talk to your table. There's only a couple times where you're not talking to your classmates during this lesson. You're going to have when you're watching videos and when you're doing your the specific times where it tells you to work on your own, okay? Watch the video, complete the Delta Math, answer the questions. Once you're done answering those questions, go to this next video. This video is about 5 minutes, so complete watching this video. Take notes as you watch the video, just as you did in the first one. Take notes as you complete the video, and then answer these following questions. This should take you about 5 minutes to complete these questions and talk to your classmates about that as well. Once you do that, complete this matching assignment, read the directions, then match it up. So this is a wave. Figure out which one of these graphs matches this function that's up here right now, okay? It says don't use your calculator, but I'm okay with you using your calculator right now because I know that this is a new concept, and without the calculator, maybe a little tough. So use it for a few, maybe not use it for it all. I'm okay with that. And then your homework is going to be on Delta Math and problem set 1. Problem set 1 is in the student handout. So you come to the student handout and scroll all the way down to, I think it's page 51. So page 51. This is problem set 1. This is about lesson 1 and lesson 2. And you try to complete that stuff. If you have any questions, I'll be here during recess today. And if you don't want to use your recess time, then send me a message and I can try to help you out at that point. Okay. Have fun.